Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave. Today's video is going to be a kind of talk through makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now using the brand new Morphe 35R palette. The palette just came in yesterday and I had to film a makeup tutorial using it. It is literally the most beautiful palette I feel like I've ever seen. This gold color stood out to me and I just had to film a makeup look using it. So I hope if you guys pick this palette up that you can follow along with me. I know that this look is a little bit dramatic, well it's a lot dramatic, and I definitely will film more kind of like natural looks with this palette if you guys want me to. Or I can film even more dramatic looks. Whatever you guys want to see, let me know. I kind of just sat down and filmed this look. I didn't really plan it out because I literally got this palette yesterday. I kind of like went around that gold color that I wanted to use. So if you guys want to see the look that I came up with using this palette, then let's just get on into it. This is the beautiful 35R palette. This thing is stunning. Like, I want to create so many looks with these. I feel like I wanted to use so many colors, but I didn't want to make it too difficult. So I will do more tutorials on this palette, but for today, the first color that I'm going to go in with is this one right here. And I am taking this on a Morphe M433 brush. And we're just going to tap off any extra. And I'm going to apply this right into my crease and buff this all around. I'm kind of going for a more like, I wouldn't say like halo eye, but I kind of am going in that route. So I'm keeping this color in towards my inner corner and also towards like the outer corner. The only place I'm avoiding is my lid, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going back and forth with this and making sure that it's really blended like always, and just really get in there. Now we're going to go into this color in the palette right here. It's on the bottom row. Taking that same brush, and I'm just going to go right into the crease with this one and do the same exact thing. Because this one's darker, we don't want it to go too high up. So that's why we use the lighter color to kind of buff that out and then go back in. So I like to go from lighter to dark shades when it comes to the crease. That way you kind of buff out the crease already, and then when you go in with your darker shade, it's already kind of blended for you, if that makes any sense. So next we're going to go in with this darker shade right here. It's all the way on the corner. I am going to go in with a Sigma tapered brush. This is an E45, so it looks like this. And I'm just going to take that darker color, tap off the extra, and then I'm just going to focus this into my crease. And I'm kind of like looking down a little bit, if that makes sense. That way I can really like focus it in the crease, because if you're looking like up, you're gonna make a mess of it. So I like to kind of point my eyes down into the mirror and kind of do it this way. And if you get any too far out, you could just go in and blend that, no problem. These shadows blend like a dream. They're amazing. But I didn't expect anything else from Morphe. They always have amazing eyeshadows. So I'm just going to go back in and darken that a little bit. And then I will take that and put it in the inner corner and blend that kind of into the other colors. Like I said, I kind of want a halo effect, so like I like the way it looks when it's like dark, dark, and then light. If you don't prefer this, you can definitely skip this part and just keep the outer corner kind of smoked out, and that would look just as pretty, but I do like to do this step because it just adds a little bit. And then what I like to do is kind of meet the two together. So I'll just kind of lightly go back and forth windshield wiper motions just to kind of make sure that they kind of blend together. And then I will go back in with my other brush with no additional product, just whatever's left over on it, and just really kind of blend this out. Alright, so this color right here is the color that stood out to me the most in this palette. It's such a beautiful gold shade. I think it's so stunning. I actually swatched this on my Snapchat. If you don't follow me, VPAC12, go follow me on Snapchat. And it is just so freaking beautiful. It's gorgeous. I don't own any gold shade like this at all, so I needed to use this in some way. So that's what I'm going to use on my lid. So what I did was I put some of this on my brush, and now I'm going to spray it with a setting spray, or you could do Fix Plus, eye drops, whatever you want. Sorry, it's a little blurry. To kind of make this even more metallic. And I'm just going to put this right on the lid, right on like the middle section. And I'm kind of pulling down to get the color off of my brush. And then, like, how beautiful is that gold? It is stunning. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And then I'm kind of just patting the sides just to blend that into the other colors. So as you can see, I'm just kind of blending the sides, and I will go in with my other brush and just lightly blend the edges. I don't want to disrupt any of the pigment, so I'm just kind of lightly going over the edges, but I don't want to take away any of the pigment, so I'm just being very gentle. I seriously love this gold. It is so dramatic and beautiful. I can't. So now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to use this color right here. And to do that, I am using just this Crown C513 brush. It's just like a little pointed brush like this. And I'm just going to dab into that product and tap off any excess. And I'm just going to put that right under my brow bone. And just to blend out any harsh edges, I'm just going to go in with this kind of like vanilla cream shade. I'm going to take that on my brush and just go along these outer edges where any of these shades kind of meet, and just make sure they're blended. We are going to be applying false lashes, so I'm going to just do like a very, very subtle line. My L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black is my go-to. Like, it's such a good mascara. I love it so much. Alright guys, which lashes should I use? I'm trying to figure out. These ones are the Nicole Guerriero Eyelux ones, and then there's these ones. I don't know which ones I want to do. Help, help. Alright, I think I'm going to try these ones, and if they're too dramatic with the look, then I'm going to use the other ones because I want to be able to see the gold. And I feel like when you put lashes on that are too dramatic, it kind of takes away from the look. But we'll see. I'm going to go in with these ones and we'll see. So this is what the lashes look like. I think they're really pretty actually. It's the first time I've ever worn them. They are definitely like dramatic, but I'm going to roll with it. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to spray myself with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I've actually only used this like one time, and I kind of forget how I liked it. Why does this keep going out of focus, I'm wondering? Normally would use, wow, this is thick. I forgot how thick this was. I normally would use my, I have a green Eco Tools sponge that I've been like really enjoying, but I literally can't find that thing for the life of me. Like, I really think it like just decided to walk away from my vanity. I don't know what happened. So I don't know where that went. So I'm going to just go in with my Beauty Blender, and blend this out. This shade is a little too light for me right now because my self-tan is a little darker, but we'll make it work once we like bronze the skin. And yeah, this shade is a little off. It's a little too light for me right now. I hate when foundation gets on my lips because I look dead. So we're not going for that look right now. We are not going for that look right now. So surprise, surprise, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And this concealer is just the best. So if you don't own it, then maybe you should rethink that, because this concealer is bomb.com. Just gonna run this down anywhere that we need to highlight. Just blending this out. So I'm just gonna set my under eyes and the rest of my face. My under eyes I'm gonna set with my Coty Airspun powder, and I'm just gonna take that same sponge. You can find this stuff at Walmart, by the way, and it's really great. And I'm just gonna kind of dust away any of the extra powder on our face. So I will say that this foundation that I used is kind of, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it's kind of settling into my lines right here, like when I wrinkle my face. It is kind of settling there. Like normally when I just do my foundation, like you can't see those lines, and it's really bothering me. Oh yeah, I never noticed that about this foundation. It definitely does kind of settle into fine lines, which is a bummer, but too late now. I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation. This one is in medium. I'm using this shade because it will hopefully match better to my self-tan. So I'm just going to kind of warm my face back up since that foundation was a little too light for me. Alright, so that matched my face a little bit better. So now I'm just going to take you guys back to my eyes just to finish them up. Alright, so we're back to the eyes. I'm going to take a mixture of those same colors we used. So like this brown, and I'm going to apply that at first, and then I'm going to go in with this one and then this one to kind of like match the top. And I'm using my favorite brush. This is the Morphe M432 brush. This just kind of packs on color very nicely. So I'm going to apply this right under my lower lash line. I'm going to avoid this middle section because I think I'm going to put that gold right there. And then I'm going to go in with that like fluffier brush we used in the crease as well with no additional product. I'm literally just going to make sure that's really blended. So now I'm just going to take that same gold color that we used and apply this right here. Now I'm just going in with like that darker brown, and I'm really just going to focus this really like close to the lash line. And then I'm just going to line my waterlines with this ColourPop liner in the color Mr. Bing. It's just a brown color. And then I'm just going to apply some lower mascara. This is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara. Alright, now let's move back to the face. I'm just going to contour just a little bit with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. It's just in like this extra like big palette, but this is just the regular Hoola by Benefit. Just going to take the brush that it comes with, and I'm just going to slightly contour with this. Nothing too crazy. And this brush actually works really amazing for contouring because it has the perfect like shape to contour. It gets right in there and it also kind of buffs it out at the same time. I'm going to actually fill my beauty mark in because it always gets covered and I hate the way it looks. So now I'm going to warm up this skin a little bit. I ordered this new brush along with the palette. This is the Morphe R2 brush. I saw Jaclyn Hill using this in one of her videos and I died because I feel like this brush is perfect for bronzer. So I'm going into the Tarte Amizonian Clay in Park Ave Princess, and I'm just going to load this on my brush and bronze up the skin with this. This bronzer isn't too warm. It's more on like the kind of like ashy side. A lot of the bronzers that I use are usually like more warm toned, but this one has a little bit more of like a cooler toned. For today's blush, I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush. These are super pigmented and I'm just going to like lightly apply this onto my cheeks. As you can see, super pigmented. And then for my highlight, I am going to go in with kind of like a golden highlight. This is Ofra's highlight in Rodeo Drive. I absolutely love this highlight because it gives your skin such a pretty glow and it's gold. So I feel like it would go with this look. So I'm going to apply that to my, blinded. Do you see how pigmented that is? Holy crap, I need to blend that out. I always forget like how pigmented Ofra's highlights are until I put them on my face. So for my lips, I'm going to go in with this lip liner by MAC. This is in the color Soar. Now I'm just going to go in with this Stila liquid lipstick in the color Belissima, and I'm literally just going to dab this because this is like super like pastel. As you can see, it's like very light. So I'm just barely putting any product, dabbing on my lip and kind of blending it out. So this step might seem a little excessive, but I really wanted to give my lips kind of, I wanted them to match my eyes a little more. So I'm going in with this. I think this is discontinued. This is by ColourPop. It's their liquid lipstick in the color Flitter. It's such a beautiful lip color. I don't know why they would discontinue this. You'll see what I mean. It gives your lips like this metallic glow, but it's like not overpowering. I don't know why they would ever discontinue this color, because I can't find it on the website and it is so beautiful. So the last step we have is just to set our makeup in place. I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So that completes this look using the Morphe 35R palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Let me know if you guys want to see more tutorials using this palette, and I definitely will do that for you guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!